Hi, I'm Charis Cotter, and I wrote this book, The Fairyland Visitor, A Mysterious Tale. I wrote it several years ago, and we're just celebrating it coming out in paperback. This was a wonderful book for me to write because I went to see Esther Squires and her father, Gerald Squires, to ask them about living in a lighthouse because Esther grew up in a lighthouse in Fairyland. So I went asking them if they could tell me a bit about what it was like. And then Esther started telling me all these stories about the lighthouse. And if you've ever been there, it's the most beautiful spot and it's quite haunted. And this story, it's quite a famous Newfoundland ghost story. There's been a TV show about it, and many people have told different versions. But I'm, of course, very attached to my particular version of it. And the wonderful thing is that it's illustrated with artwork by Jerry Squires, and it was one of the last books he did before he died. And so it's very precious. And we use a lot of his beautiful paintings in it. And we also do some sketches he did just for the story. So it was a lot of fun to work on. And of course, when you start going through, you'll see Jerry's work is luminous and he shows the Fairyland Lighthouse in all its glory. But it's one of those ghost stories that you finish it and you say, what? How could that happen? How could that possibly be true? Everybody sees the ghost. How could it happen? And we actually had communication with the ghost's descendants. And we got a picture of him. So he's in the back of it. It's a great Newfoundland story, and it gives you an idea of what it was like living in pretty harsh conditions in the 1970s out at the edge of the world. And the sense of community, how they were actually welcomed as they started living there, welcomed by a ghost.